Hi guys, this is Al Ambrose, and this is your daily devotional. A couple of years ago, I bought a wonderful used SUV. I loved it. I drove it everywhere. I showed it to my friends. I just loved driving this vehicle. Well, around about, I'd say a year after I bought it, I got a manufacturer's defect notice in the mail, saying that a part on the vehicle needed to be replaced. All I had to do was bring it in and that they would replace it. I said to myself, well, I don't really have time to replace that. That would take time away from my job. I didn't want to take it in. Besides, I wasn't experiencing that much difficulty, so I figured, I'll just deal with it another time. Well, that reminded me of our scripture today. Our scripture is taken from Ezekiel 36:26. It says, "Moreover, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. And I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh." What God is talking about here is that He is our manufacturer, so to speak. He's the one who made us. He knows how we're supposed to run, how we're supposed to act. He knows the design specifications that we're supposed to operate in. A lot of us are not operating within those design specifications, especially if we have sin in our lives. God is offering here to put a new heart in us and a new spirit so that we can operate within the guidelines that He wants us to operate in. But a lot of us say, just like I did, I don't have time for that. I can do this on my own. I'm not really having that many problems. So we skipped the manufacturer's recall notice. Then what happens is we have more and more problems. Well, let me tell you what happened to that SUV. One day I was driving home, and then all of a sudden, all the power went out in the vehicle. The vehicle basically died. Another motorist stopped to help me. Thank you, by the way, whoever you were. And they pushed my vehicle, with my help, onto the side of the road, and then they gave me a ride home. I was just a few miles from my house. And then my wife, being the fountain of wisdom that she is, said to me, "You know what? You should get rid of that vehicle." She's been telling me that for a few months, and I was like, well, no, I'm kind of attached to it. I took it into the auto repair place, not the manufacturer. And I said, well, how much would you charge me to have this vehicle repaired? They said, well, based on what they saw, they had to get the part from someplace else, and then they would charge me $3,000. Foolishly, I decided to pay for it because I really liked my old vehicle. It was comfortable to me. I know it wasn't a new car, but I was used to it. Just like I was used to my old life. It was comfortable for me. Even though it had problems, it was comfortable. It wasn't until my life started falling apart, just like my vehicle started falling apart, that I really understand that I needed a new life. Well, what happened was I paid the money, they replaced the engine, and then 3 weeks later, 3 weeks, people, it died again. I was out the money, and I couldn't replace it. I couldn't replace the vehicle. My wife, being the fountain of wisdom that she is, said, you know what? We need a new vehicle. So we went and got ourselves a new vehicle. Now, I was thinking to myself, what if I had responded to the notice from the manufacturer? What if I had decided to act as soon as I got the information? How much pain could I have saved? How much money could I have saved? Well, that's water under the bridge now. It's gone. But the point is, today you have an opportunity to respond to the manufacturer's notice. And that is what this devotional is all about. God is offering you a new heart and a new spirit that he wants to put in you. You've been trying to do it all your own. You've tried motivational tapes. You've tried self-improvement tapes, but you just don't have the life that you want. Well, that's because you're not operating within the manufacturer's guidelines. God has made us. He's the one that knows what we need. You need to seek him and ask him to give you a new heart and a new spirit. That is your daily devotion.